Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys. And today, V8s are dead. And we know they're going to be dead because everything's going electric. But Porsche is trying to save the V8. Hit that intro. Welcome everybody back to Boost Emotion, guys. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Thank you. Welcome everybody back. Welcome everybody back to the channel. First thing, if you're part of the Boost Motion channel, that means you guys have already hit the like button. Much love and appreciate you guys so much. And if you're new to the Boost Motion channel, you already know what to do. Watch the video. Wait, how do you guys even know what to do already? You've never been here. So watch this video and enjoy this video. Hopefully it has a lot of enjoyment. And subscribe, hit the bell notification, hit the all. But anyway, guys, let's go. Let's jump into it. I know we're not talking about the usual here, but I try my best to cover the different automotive news. And shout out to my Instagram follower, Soka Rerun or Soka Run. Definitely send me this article, and I think it's something very important for us to pay attention to. They're trying to save the modern V8, but it'll be hydrogen powered. This is super dope. But anyways, let's go. Let's quickly talk about some of the stuff in the article. So fast forward, Porsche has already accomplished EV making thanks to the Taycan success, the first performance electric vehicle. Cool. We already understand this part, right? Moving forward, the problem with hydrogen combustion is that it has a low specific output, around 500 kW per liter of displacement. Short answer to this, guys, is hydrogen doesn't have as much thermal capacity or output as gasoline. Same thing like with E85. You have to add more E85 to get the same amount of thermal capacity. So the same thing exists with hydrogen here. So Porsche says, we have developed a hydrogen combustion engine that aims to match the power and torque of a current high-performance gasoline engine as a concept study. The starting point for our study was an existing 4.4 V8 gasoline engine, or rather a digital data since we conducted a tire study virtually using engine performance simulations. Now, I know they haven't created it yet, but all this stuff starts off as simulation, guys. All right. They have a quick diagram talking about it. Quickly, I'm not going to go through the whole thing, but for you guys to quickly understand what this diagram exactly shows, it just shows 4 different diagrams or sketches of how they want the turbochargers to be set up. And to be quite honest with you, some of these diagrams are just compound boosting. Compound boosting is when you spool up one turbo, that turbo spools into another, puts that boost into another turbo's cold side, and then you get even more elevated, you get even more CFM of compressed air into a smaller amount. PSI could increase even, it like literally X's itself out, like it X's up. I don't know how to explain it properly, but it's just a more efficient way of having enough CFM of air without having to go with a huge turbo. Cool. Now they're also going to be using electric turbos and or a mixture of electric and exhaust driven turbos here. All right. Some different diagrams, like the one on the top left, is pretty much an electric turbo that seems like it spools into another regular turbo, and then it goes into the charge air one. Compared to the bottom, the one that's on the bottom right, which seemed like it uses 2 different cold sides or electric sys. Very technology that I don't really understand that much, so I'm not gonna really speak too much on it. All right. So don't beat me up, guys. It's just not my place. But anyways, let's go. Let's continue. Porsche uses a high compression ratio and hydrogen specific combustion to increase the specific output. Still, the most essential part was new turbocharging system, since hydrogen engines need twice as much air mass as their gasoline counterparts. Unfortunately, the exhaust gas temperatures are much lower, which results in a lack of energy to propel the turbines. You see, guys, this is why they need compound boosts. This discrepancy needs a fresh approach to solve. So Porsche imagined 4 alternative turbocharging solutions. All systems consist of several electrical assisted turbochargers, some combined with additional control valves in the air system or electrically driven compressors. Each system has its own advantages and flaws. So the right compromise is needed depending on the requirements. All right, cool. Fast forward here. Using this system, Porsche's virtual hydrogen engine developed a 440, 500 and 590 horsepower, which is on par with the original gasoline unit installed in a virtual performance vehicle with a total weight of 5,800 pounds. See, that is freaking heavy though. That's really heavy. That's a heavy truck, in this case, truck and or car. That's really freaking heavy. It can achieve a lap time of 8 minutes and 20 seconds on a Nürburgring. And the best part, this performance is possible without hydrocarbons, particulates, and carbon monoxide emissions. The only emissions a hydrogen combustion engine releases are nitrogen oxides. Porsche thinks that this can optimize combustion to limit nitrogen emissions to levels that it complies with the Euro 7 standard. That means that if they go with hydrogen power, it kind of falls within the new standards that we're going. Remember, they don't want to make any more gasoline powered engines soon. So they're looking for different forms of having better exhausts, still have the same power yield, but also give us guys cleaner earth. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Hydrogen powered cars have always been tried to be a thing for like ever now. But we never got into that technology because, well, big gas companies, there's profit into it. And when something works, you just try to make it the best way you can. But you're always going to run out of gasoline at some point, and it continues to have an after effect, right? So Porsche claims that this is possible even without an exhaust aftermarket treatment system. Pretty much catalytic converters, which usually clean the exhaust. We've heard the same years back from Volkswagen and Porsche diesel engines. So take that with a grain of salt. Hydrogen engines should not only clean but also highly efficient, thanks to their lean combustion. Porsche also says that it has a compatible cost with similar gasoline engine. The turbocharged system and some mechanical components could be more complex and therefore more expensive. Still, a lack of exhaust gas aftertreatment system compensates. Shut up, Kevin. Compensates. I'm messing the word up. Okay, guys, I've been drinking a little bit. I'm messing with you guys. Anyway, but if you're wondering when such an engine will power series production sports cars, there's no timeline. Pretty much, they don't know when they're going to do this, guys. They don't know. They don't know when they're going to do it. But all in all, right, just put it all together, right? It's super dope that there's companies working their way around. I'm really thirsty here. There's nice that there's companies working their around to still deliver us performance and also give us damn near zero emissions, in the sense that technology is getting better. I am happy that I'm in this day and age where go to me. I'm happy that we're in this day and age where that we're seeing a shift and change. I like the fact that EVs exist, but they should not replace all of our cars. That's just, we don't have the infrastructure for it. And knowing that they can develop a V8 system that runs on pretty much hydrogen, right, and still deliver the performance we want, and probably gives us a noise too, because the Teslas are dope. And if you saw my video talking about the new Dodge Charger Challenger full EV electric, the car is probably going to be perform very well, but it doesn't have the noise, and that is the emotion that people want. Even if it's just a V6 VQ, it's still a noise, and it makes you feel like you're driving something special, But outside of that, guys, you guys have a good morning, good afternoon, good night. Thank you. I'm trying something new. Don't beat me up in here. All right, I've definitely messed up that word. It's been a crazy day. But nonetheless, hit me up at boostinmotion on IG, Facebook, and boostinmotion gmail.com. Otherwise than that, guys, I appreciate it. You guys have a good day. Thank you, man. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Do appreciate you guys. Love you guys very much. You can also check out the 2 links I posted for some of my other videos. Also, on top of that, if you want to purchase some Boost in Motion merch, definitely check the link that I posted also. And finally, if you've been watching all my videos and you enjoy them, please hit the link to subscribe to my YouTube.